Hey guys, Chris again coming at you with another video. Today's video is, as the title states, as the San Martin Submariner Rolex Homage unboxing, guys. Now, kind of down that San Martin Homage rabbit hole, so to speak, guys. Quick wristwatch check. I'm indeed wearing the San Martin Explorer Homage. I will probably end up putting this on a NATO at some point, but dollar for dollar, what you get for these watches, I've been really thoroughly impressed. I don't know why I haven't looked into them for a while now. I may end up buying another one. This Submariner Homage I bought for like 275 bucks off of Amazon, guys. I have not bought one off of AliExpress yet, but I probably will at some point, and I'll let you guys know how that experience goes. Because a lot of you guys have probably not bought off AliExpress. I did reach out to them to contact them to see if they wanted to send any watches in, or send something in for review, since I have gone kind of down that rabbit hole, guys. But again, quality for dollar for what you get with these watches, I feel like they kind of mirror, if not surpass, a lot of the other homages out there. Now, the only other ones that might be a little bit better, but you're going to pay a little bit more, is of course the Steinhardt homages, the Swiss made ones, which German owned, of course. But Steinhardt, but these are definitely better than your Invicta Pro Diver, of course, which made my top $100 list. But they are under $100 for a reason. But this, again, the quality on this, the craftsmanship is, I'm really impressed with every one that I get. It seems like they put a lot of effort into making the watches. And again, I've gone kind of down that rabbit hole. You could have almost a whole Rolex sub collection, guys, of homages, I guess, before the days, before the day's done with. But again, guys, we'll go on to the tabletop, and I'll show you this said watch in the box in question. And here is the said box, guys. Again, nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about on these boxes. What you expect, presentation's okay. This comes in like a Pelican style case here. Get all these open. Pretty secure. Came packed pretty well. Now, of course, I already did take off the plastic. Now, it comes with these two little spring bar tools. I guess one is a watch sizer, which this does have an adjustable clasp, so it will fit most of you guys right out of the box, as I found out. Just some plastic or cardboard. And of course, I did already unwrap the watch. Here is the said watch, guys. Nothing else too crazy. You got this little San Martin card here, and then you have the warranty card here. As you see, this is the SN006G, I believe. Again, just basic kind of plastic in a Pelican case, guys. Nothing to write home there about, but on to the said watch in question. Now, this is the 41mm no date version. I picked this one up because this, as you know, is a goal for me for my 40th birthday this November. I'm hoping to pick up the real thing. But in the meantime, I can kind of test drive this and see how I like it as daily. The only nickel in grimes, as some other YouTubers would say, I believe it does have 21mm lugs. But I do plan on keeping it on this bracelet, as this bracelet is pretty nice. You can see the brush finishing, guys, on this bracelet. Overall, for right around $300, under $300, you see the San Martin logo right there. The action on the bracelet is really nice as well. And again, as I did mention, it does come with the adjustable links here, if I can get it working. But it does come with adjustable links. I have it fitted to my 7.5 inch wrist, which I will show you guys. As you can see, the bracelet tapers very nicely, guys. It overall makes for a very comfortable feel, and it does have the Seiko NH movement. I do believe it is the Ghost 8 movement, as they do have the Submariner model with the Cyclops, of course, in the date. 200 meters water resistant, which is plenty for any of us that is going to go take it to the pool, whatever, to the beach, whatever. Again, it is a ceramic bezel, and bezel action on here is really well done. Again, for the quality, for the money, I feel like this is a lot of watch. You do, of course, get sapphire crystal. And I will show you what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. I'll take off the Explorer Homage. And show you guys here. There's still plastic on here. Of course, they do wrap it with a lot of plastic. Again, you can see not an overly thick watch. It does still have a little bit of plastic here. Nothing too crazy on said watch. And again, I would compare this to a lot of other homages, guys. For the price range for what you get, I feel like for under $300, you get a lot of watches that set with money. It does, I believe, have the BTW9 loom. This is the San Martin logo here, so clean overall. Aesthetic to the dial. It gives that Submariner homage feel, of course. You can see the screw down crown here at the 3 o'clock. And again, nothing too crazy. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Have you thought about these watches? Again, I'm going kind of down that rabbit hole. I may pick up others. This crown action is really smooth too, guys. Now, if you've ever held a Rolex, a real Rolex, now it's not quite that smooth, but it is fairly smooth for what you get. Like I say, like to say for the money, guys. Now, if you've ever held a Rolex, of course, you notice the quality difference. But from afar, from a distance, this does kind of look apart. And again, it's something if you're not sure you want to spend that kind of money on the Rolex. It's something I'd recommend. They do have a 40mm version as well, but I went with 41 as it fits my 7.5 inch wrist better, as you see. Nothing too crazy on the case back here, guys. 0 case back. But again, overall, my first impressions, I would definitely give this like a 9 out of 10. The only gripe is the 21mm lugs. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe. Peace.